It's Houston's gateway to global opportunity, a committed environmental steward, a model community partner, a major economic engine for the entire region. This is the Port of Houston Authority, bringing the world to this great city. The Port Authority serves as an autonomous government entity overseeing the 52-mile-long Houston Ship Channel. As a whole, the Port of Houston comprises the public facilities of the Port Authority and more than 150 private facilities. It offers a wealth of global business opportunities to Houston and the entire state of Texas.
At the same time, the Port Authority is a leader in developing projects to protect our air, water, and land, to prevent pollution and develop a sustainable future. These efforts take place in a spirit of community service that pervades all port activities, from cleanup and restoration partnerships to volunteer work at local schools, food banks, and blood drives.
Truly, the Port of Houston is vital to our region, creating exciting opportunities for employment, commerce, and development for small business owners, as well as the largest global players. This booming inland hub of international commerce began in the 1830s as a small, improbable landing for cargo boats in the marshes of Buffalo Bayou. But in the early 1900s, visionary local leaders convinced taxpayers as well as the U.S. Congress to do something unheard of for a city 50 miles from the ocean. They dug a channel wide enough and deep enough to receive some of the biggest ships on the seas. The port's growth since the official opening in 1914 has been nothing short of phenomenal. Today, it's one of the busiest ports in the nation, a testament to the vision, the entrepreneurial spirit, and the sheer will of Houston.
In addition, the Port Authority forges cooperation and collaboration with sister ports and countries across the world to maximize the port's geographic proximity to the Panama Canal. The Port Authority also manages the Harris County Foreign Trade Zone, a secure area under supervision of U.S. Customs and Border Protection that is considered outside U.S. Customs territory for the purposes of duty payment, fostering increased foreign trade for Houston and Harris County.
The port is a vibrant enterprise that leads the nation in foreign waterborne tonnage. More than 225 million tons of cargo move through the port each year, from raw materials, steel, petrochemicals, plastics, coffee and grain, to automobiles, wind farm equipment, heavy machinery, and consumer goods. You name it, and the port moves it. Crucial to this massive network is the Port of Houston Authority, which promotes the region as a center for international business, stimulates trade, creates jobs, and promotes industries involved in maritime transportation. In short, the Port Authority helps keep this world-class commercial center moving confidently into the future. For example, due to the port's presence, Fortune 500 companies maintain operations in the area, contributing to our region's growth.
That growth, in turn, builds a grander future for the state of Texas and beyond. In addition, the small businesses benefit from the Port Authority's Small Business Development Program, which encourages their engagement in Port Authority contracts for both products and professional services. And there is another economic advantage to having a top-ranking port in our community. The port is one of the major contributors to employment in the Houston region, preparing a skilled workforce through its training programs, its internships, the Port of Houston Maritime Academy, and its hosting of job fairs. In total, the port is responsible for contributing to more than 785,000 direct and indirect jobs across the state. The port has built a strong foundation for Houston that's evident in its history of growth and market share of the Gulf Coast.
Consider the crown jewels. The port's two busiest terminals offer the latest technology to efficiently move container cargo. The Bayport Container Terminal greatly increases the port's container handling capacity. When fully developed, the terminal will have a total of 7 berths on a complex which includes 376 acres of container yard. The Barber's Cut Container Terminal addresses the competitive needs of the world's leading container lines. The Turning Basin Terminal is the heart of the port and exceptionally well equipped to move heavy cargo quickly from vessel to dock to inland delivery points. As the nation's largest steel port as well as biggest project cargo port, the Port of Houston Authority offers a variety of other specialized facilities to meet competitive demand. The Jacinto Port, Care and Woodhouse terminals offer unique resources for a variety of cargo. The Port Authority's grain elevator is a modern automated high-speed facility, while the bulk materials handling plant efficiently moves dry bulk products from rail cars or trucks to ships.
It's no coincidence that the port is home to the second largest petrochemical complex in the world. Thus, petroleum and related products are the leading exports from our growing port. Houston's Port Authority has been recognized both nationally and internationally for its commitment to global opportunity, environmental stewardship, community partnership, economic growth, jobs, and workforce development. For example, the Port of Houston Authority is the winner of the President's E-Star Award for Export Service. It has achieved the highest international standards for security management. And the authority regularly wins awards and is recognized for its many environmental initiatives in the Houston community.
The Port Authority continues to expand and improve its operations to maintain its competitive edge. Top-tier facilities, technology-rich operating systems, ship channel dredging, up-to-the-minute maintenance procedures, and easy access to markets. All of these initiatives keep the port moving ever forward, staying ahead in a fast-paced global marketplace.
A crucial component in that effort is the port's security systems, which boast an intricate network of cameras, high-tech access control, communications, and waterway patrols. These efforts have earned high international certification for security, making the Port of Houston Authority the world's first port authority to achieve this prestigious recognition of excellence. In the ongoing effort to protect against all hazard threats, the port is partnering with federal, state, and local government, law enforcement agencies, and more than 100 refinery, chemical, and marine facilities within the Houston Ship Channel Security District. This unique partnership of public and private entities stands as a model of cooperation that is the first of its kind in the nation. These and other efforts to ensure the security of the port and its international partners are essential to the steady flow of cargo, the fostering of commerce, and the economic health and welfare of the entire region.
At the same time, the port is committed to the highest environmental standards. In fact, the Port of Houston Authority was the first port in the nation to achieve international certification for environmental excellence. Improved air quality has long been a top priority, and programs are continuously developed to address emission sources port-wide. Other initiatives include energy efficiency, waste minimization and recycling, water conservation, and improving water quality. The Port of Houston Authority also addresses environmental concerns and social responsibilities at the community level. Much of this work takes place in community partnerships that keep our waterways and communities clean and replenish green space. For example, the Port Authority has used dredge materials to create new natural habitats. These not only preserve area wildlife, but also are pristine, peaceful havens for bird watching, boating, and fishing.
Visitors can see the excitement of the port for themselves by enjoying a free boat ride on the MV Sam Houston, which tours the upper 7 miles of the Deepwater Channel. This and 100 other examples prove that what's good for the community is good for the port. Its strategic central location, its proximity to a thriving region of production, and its strong reputation among international trading partners make the Port of Houston one of the world's most well-traveled waterways, with an average of 7,700 ship calls each year.
It's a winning combination that brings global opportunity to the entire region. The Port of Houston, environmental steward, community partner, economic engine.
The port delivers.